The
What y'all
man
been
of
up
the
to?
podcast, y'all. The man with the
Hey,
plan. You feel me?
Sweetie speaks. What you been up to today, gang?
nothing much. Just working and building.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from California.
What was it like growing up?
Um, I grew up very religious.
Oh, that's cool. You used to go to church and stuff.
No, my grandma was the church.
Hey, what religion were you?
Christian.
Oh, that's cool. You ever got baptized?
Yeah, when I was little.
Damn, did you get scared? You thought you was drowning?
No, I knew what was going on.
Hell yeah, I would have been scared, bro.
Have you been
Uh,
baptized?
no, I ain't been baptized. No,
Okay.
I want to though. It looks fun.
It looks fun.
It's funny, like how they be having it set up. It looks kind of fun to get baptized. I'll start swimming or
I
something.
see what you mean.
What's it called? Have you always been a gamer?
Yeah. Well, no, actually.
Hmm?
What was your first console?
Where?
PS4.
What's that?
PS4.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, back up just a little bit so you know. There you go. Oh yeah, what's it called? Oh, you had a PS4 your first console?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I
Dang.
started
So
pretty late.
yeah, you late. How old are you?
27.
27. Oh dang. Hell yeah. What's it called? You ever thought technology would get this far?
No, now that I think about it, I thought it was gonna stay on like mobile
Me too.
and
That's what I thought.
PC.
Hell yeah. Shout out PC. What's it called? How did you discover VR? The Oculus.
My friend, I went to school with this guy, and I came back in touch with him like years later, and he kept talking about this Oculus stuff, and so I came over and I played, and I ended up playing like for hours that night, and then like a couple weeks later, I bought my own. It was cool. I started in Rec Room.
Yeah, shout out Rec Room. You ever been in a V2 studio?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's a studio. It's a studio world in Rec Room. I used to pull up to back in the day.
Oh, wait, actually, I think so. I think so.
That shit used to be lit back in like 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
I ain't been there in
There
a
was
minute though.
surprisingly an older crowd there, surprisingly. That's where I met British Candy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I met a few older people, but it's mostly just like teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? What was the first world you joined when you discovered Horizon?
Hmm. It might have been Leroy's Motivational Monday at his jewelry store. I forgot what it's called, but he was having a Motivational Monday, and I joined on that, and it was pretty cool.
Hell yeah, that's lit. You ever thought when you first started playing Horizon you would kind of be like a creator and a content creator?
No, not at all. I didn't know if we could do that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, like recording and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, building.
What inspired you to start building and making content?
Um, well, I used to be partnered with Daytona Vibes, and he introduced me to building. And then I ended up building with him, and he kind of inspired it from the very beginning, like when I first got on VR.
Hell yeah, that's lit. What's it called? Who was the first bot in the metaverse?
Oh, that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
The first bot that I met was Daytona.
And what was like Horizon Worlds back then when nobody had legs, and I heard bots were really rare.
Mm-hmm. Um, they were pretty rare because no one really knew how to do it, and it was being gatekept. And actually, Daytona, he was the first bot that I met. He would play music through his headset, so he was there. It wasn't really a bot, but I guess his stuff started skipping, and then I ended up figuring out the voice mod thing, and then taught him the voice mod thing, and then from there, from Daytona, like everyone, they just started popping out. But then a lot of people started asking me, so I was like, I'm gonna just make a video, so they stop, so they leave me alone.
For real, shout out for that video. Thanks for making that video game.
You're welcome. It was because I made that video because everywhere I world hopped, everybody was trying to ask me, and I couldn't enjoy world hopping. So,
Before you
but I'm
came out
glad it
with,
helped a lot of people.
oh yeah, hell yeah. Before you made that video, did people ever used to book you for events to use your bot?
Um, kind of. It was mainly I would kind of direct it towards Daytona because he's the music. He's more in the music genre, and I'm just a builder, so I would more so direct it towards him, and he would do it.
Hell yeah, that's lit. How did you come up? How did you come up with how you did it on voice mod and stuff? How did you come up with that? How you put your settings and everything? Did you just was one night just making trying to make something like trying to make your bot work or something, or did you like kind of just you learn it by yourself?
Um, it was okay. So because Daytona's bot was skipping every like 2 seconds, it was irritating me, and I didn't want to have to because I had to support him. I was in his world, so I sat there the whole event listening and skipping music. So I was like, okay, no. I kind of already understood the concept of the input and outputs and like how that works. So I just kind of played with it and figured it out.
Hell yeah, that shit lit. No cap.
Because I was
Um.
previously a streamer on Twitch, and we have to play with the inputs and outputs for to play with the sound on our stream. So that's where I got that experience from.
Oh, that's lit. You still stream on Twitch?
Very rarely.
Hell yeah, that's fire. What's it called? You ever think you gonna start streaming back on Twitch consistently again?
I think so. I feel it. I think I still have the desire for it. It's just I need my setup back. I don't have a PC. I have a laptop now, but I want to work towards getting my PC and stuff. I actually want to change over and do only VR stuff because before I was doing just Steam games and stuff.
Hey, that's lit. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
VR games pretty fun too. They got some cool VR PC games.
Mhm.
What's it called? Do you think uh bots have a big impact on Horizon World?
Yeah, for sure.
It,
There's
it would
no
be boring with
there's
no bots.
a lot of these worlds would not be popping without bots. A lot of
For real.
these worlds.
They'll be pretty boring without bots.
Mhm. But from my perspective, seeing that, like seeing which worlds wouldn't be, I kind of focus my worlds on more of the quality instead of just the bot and the music.
Oh yeah, your worlds are fire.
Thanks.
What's it called? What is Nourish Network?
Nourish Network is a women's community that, well, we're in VR Chat and Horizon. We just have a safe space for women to come and hang out together. We have so like Nourish Sundays where Sunday mornings we sit in VR Chat and watch like a motivational podcast while we drink our coffee or tea. That's been pretty cool. That's
Oh, that
been
sounds lit.
the favorite, yeah.
That's lit. What's it called? That yeah, well, you speaking on your one bit on your worlds and stuff. I like that one world you had. I forgot what it was called, but it's like pretty. It's like pink and stuff. You know what I'm talking
I think that's Nourish Network. That's the hub in Horizon.
about? Oh yeah, that looks nice right there. I like it.
Thanks.
Your quality is good. What's it called? You say you got a podcast on VR chat?
No, we just watch podcasts. So I'll find like a podcast on YouTube. I'll usually go to like a B Simone because her self help is more so of like a self help podcast. It could be anybody, and then we'll watch it and talk over it.
Hell yeah, just chilling with the girls,
Hmm.
vibing. What type podcast y'all like watching? Like what podcast?
We watched Funky Friday with who's that one football player that is now a podcaster.
Oh,
I
that boy
forgot his
Shannon.
name. No, another one. Uh, I don't remember his name.
Ocho Cinco.
He dresses pretty odd. He wears like he has dreads.
Oh, I know you talking about. I forgot his name though.
Yeah. He has a podcast called Freaky Friday, and we watched that because it's pretty interesting.
His podcast is really good.
Hmm. And B Simone's podcast, I think it's called Let's Try This Again.
Oh yeah, I'm looking it up right now. I think I saw Let's Try It Again too. Let me
Those are the
see.
two main ones. I want to say his name is Cam Newton
Yeah,
or
Cam
something.
Newton. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's Try It Again podcast. I think I saw that podcast before. Let's see.
Let's try this again.
Oh no, I never saw this podcast.
She used to be on another podcast called No For Sure podcast with Megan, but they ended up splitting and she started her own podcast.
Hell yeah, that's lit. I think I used to follow this girl on Snapchat.
Probably.
Hell yeah. You ever thought
She was
about
on
making a
Wild 'N Out.
podcast?
Um, yeah. I had a mini podcast, but I stopped. But I do plan on making a podcast. I don't know if I want it to be IRL or an avatar yet, though.
That'll be lit. That'll be lit.
Hmm.
What you plan on doing in the future and stuff in the VR worlds?
Making more safe spaces.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to speak more. So, like doing podcasts, but just mainly I want to help people however I can mentally. So, in the mental health field.
Oh yeah, that'll be lit. That'll be lit.
Hmm.
You like spiritual stuff?
Yeah. More
Oh
so
yeah.
philosophy, psychology, and yeah, spiritual too.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Hell yeah. Any new worlds you got coming out with? Any more sipping paints?
Not in the plans. Right now, I'm working on a Neo Soul Halloween update, and I have another world coming out that's gonna come out more so later. But that one's gonna be more so like a series.
Hell yeah. We can't wait for it to come out. It's gonna be lit. We can't wait.
Me too.
But yeah. I don't know. That's about it. That's all the questions I have.
That was good.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What made you want to do this?
Oh, I just like the. I was always in the Horizon worlds, playing around and stuff, world hopping, and I see a lot of creators and stuff. But I saw podcasts too, but I never really saw no interviews, and the podcasts were never really being recorded and clipped like that. So I was like, I'm gonna be the first one to like do like a real like internet podcast. You feel me?
I do like
Bring
the
it to the internet.
professionalism.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm.
I need to work on being on time and stuff like that though.
It's But you showed up though, and you weren't too off time. I was gonna be on anyways.
Hell yeah.
Did you build this world?
No, my homie did. And the homie, you know who Loud is?
Mm-mm.
The homie Loud built it. He pretty good at it. He pretty good at building.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you, thank you. This reads off the Oxy. Hold on, where's my controller? This reads off the Oxy, and we out.